This step on finding Airbnbs has new hosts, the scaredest, and I'm talking finding properties, getting that landlord to say yes. We are talking step 3, prospecting, baby. Woo! All right. I'm gonna break it down super simple on what worked for us on a super tight schedule, not a lot of time to do this stuff, and we figured out how to make it work. The first thing, what are the properties that you're gonna get? Well, you know from step 2, the submarket that you're in. Now you need to find out what your buy box is. For us, that is taking the amount of rent we're comfortable paying every month and then looking at what the best property is with that. It might be like a 1-bedroom or a studio to begin with, but whatever. You find the rent, and then when you look at the properties, you're gonna use AirDNA to make sure that the projected revenue of your property is 2.5 times the rent. We call that the 2.5 rule. Look at that, fancy.
Absolutely.
You're gonna use AirDNA Rentalizer to plug in the property address, make sure the comps all make sense, and see is the projected revenue 2.5 times the rent. If it's a yes, add it to your list. You're gonna have a massive Excel spreadsheet, and you're going to compile that list by night, in the nighttime, in the hours when everyone's sleeping. You will be up and you'll be creating a massive Excel spreadsheet with the link to the property. We use Hotpads, but you can use Hotpads, Zillow, Craigslist, whatever. The link to the property, the address of the property, the name of the landlord's phone number, and the landlord's email. You're gonna have a massive Excel spreadsheet with all of that. And then guess what you're gonna do during the day? Yep, you got it. You're gonna pick up that phone and you're gonna start dialing, baby. You're gonna call that list. Start from top to bottom, work your way through the whole list. And if you're worried in the beginning about blowing the best properties, start with your 5th most interesting market that you want and then go there to get reps and sets. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna suck at the beginning, and then you're gonna do this a lot. And eventually you're gonna get okay. And eventually a landlord is going to say yes, at which point you have yourself a cool little lease. Do me a favor, make sure that that lease allows you to sublet. And then boom, just like that, you got through the hardest part of, the hardest step on starting your Airbnb business. And come back tomorrow for step 4.